This morning, Nicole and I got to go help at Kids Day that our church was putting on at a park here in town. And we were manning the tattoo booth, the temporary tattoo booth. And what going through this process reminded me of is how much of a role context plays in what we know and understand about the people that we live and work with, right? I am an introvert. In fact, Nicole and Maddie are out floating the river right now with her family. And the best thing in the world to me is to just be at home doing some laundry and having a little bit of time to myself. And putting off yard work. Really, I should probably go mow the lawn. I really value solitude, and that surprises a lot of people because when part of your job is to talk to audiences, they assume that you're an extrovert in a lot of cases. But that's not the case for me, and I feel much more at home speaking from the stage than I necessarily do in the chit-chat afterwards. I'm much more reluctant to engage in small talk and that kind of stuff. It just not as comfortable for me. But what running the tattoo table reminded me of was the fact that in that situation, I can be on. I can be gregarious and fun, and in that situation, there's a reason for me to be having an interaction that makes sense, that makes it accessible for me. It doesn't feel awkward. I have a job to do. And so that interaction, a customer service interaction, checking people in at like a professional organization meeting, those kind of things, I love those because they give me a reason to be engaging in some sort of interaction. It's not the interaction I don't like, it's that I feel awkward sometimes in those situations. And so someone who's only known me in that context might think I'm just very gregarious all the time and I'm such an outgoing person. And so I just think that's kind of interesting that sometimes what we know about a person is a result of the context in which we know them. So me and my wife are probably going to go out for dinner later tonight. Maddie's staying at her grandparents' house, so that's cool. Thanks, Grandma and Grandpa. And we're going to have a great time together and have great conversation and all that good stuff. And that kind of context is much more the world that I like to live in. I love to have one-on-one conversations. I love to be able to interact with someone like that than I do in a group setting, like a party. That's hard for me. So that's just what I'm thinking about today. Context is really key to what we know about people, and it's only when we interact with people in multiple contexts that we begin to get a broader picture of who they really are. And that takes some time and vulnerability and all those good things, and that's sometimes hard, but it's valuable, really worthwhile. So anyway, I should probably go mow my lawn.